Welcome, everyone, and thank you for joining. We are the Product Success Team. I am Rodney.
And I'm Lex.
And today we'll be going over barcode scanning. If you have any questions, please keep your questions related to the topic at hand. Please keep yourselves muted during the presentation. However, if you do have an immediate question, you can ask your questions in the chat. Otherwise, you can ask your questions verbally when we open up the floor for questioning. Just make sure you unmute yourselves at that time. All right, so why use barcode scanning? As you all know or may not know, Aldelo Express highly incorporates the use of QR codes. We have provided a training session earlier in the year, and in case you missed it, that video is available on our YouTube channel. And although barcode scanning is limited and not as expansive as QR code scanning, the actions available with barcode scanning are actually faster than QR code scanning. Actions such as item entry. Items with barcodes can easily be scanned without even navigating through the menu. Then there's order recall. Barcodes printed on the guest check or payment receipt can be used to recall orders. And when searching for customers, barcodes can be used to pull them up. Also in the inventory module, when performing an inventory count, inventory items can be recalled by scanning the item's barcode. Discount barcodes can be scanned and applied to orders in the order entry screen. And last is the employee login. You just have to scan the employee's barcode to log into the POS. All right, so there are 3 tested devices that have been tested and are known to work with Aldelo Express. Barcode scanners are simple input-output devices, so maybe other brands of barcode scanners may work, but the following barcode scanners are the supported devices here. So first is the TIMI TMCT10, and you'll see an image of it on the right there. Next is the code CR2600. And then we have the CipherLab 1663. And Lex will be providing a demo on this device as well as the TIMI TMCT10. And once you have your barcode scanner, you will have to scan the accompanied barcodes to put the device into pairing mode so you can connect via Bluetooth. Once connected, the hardware setup is complete. There is no hardware configuration in the Aldelo Express application. And in some cases, depending on which tablet and the operating system on the device that you're using, you may have to scan in a pairing code. All right, so the back office cloud will need to be configured by scanning or manually entering the barcode data. Now, when you look at a barcode, you'll see the vertical lines that make up the barcode and a set of numbers beneath it. That being said, the barcode data can only be of numeric value. These numbers are typically the UPC number provided by the manufacturer that identify the product, but customized barcodes can also be created with your own set of numbers using an online barcode generator. And you may find it easier to scan the barcodes from an iPad or Android tablet that the scanner is connected to, as you can simply scan the barcode into the active data field, and the UPC number or customized number will be extracted and populate the desired field. Alternatively, the data can be manually entered in per item or per field. And you can set up barcodes for items, employees, customers, and discounts. You can enable the setting under the printed receipt configuration so that a barcode will print out on both the guest check and the payment receipt. And in the application itself, when accessing the inventory module on the iPad, you can assign barcodes to inventory items. And if that inventory has a sub-item, you can assign barcodes to those as well. An example of this is you have a case of soda that has its own barcode, and then the cans within or bottles within will have a different barcode. The case barcode will be the main barcode, and then the bottle or can will be the sub-item. Now, when the setup is complete, the barcode scanner can be used with Aldelo Express. When in an active order, items can easily be scanned to repetitively add items to the ticket without even navigating through the menu. QR codes can also be used to scan items, but with barcode scanning, there's no need to access the item search to pull up the device's smart camera. Under the item search, items can be scanned to pull up items as well as add items, which may be more commonly used to pull up the description and pricing for the items. And if at any time a customer needs to be attached to an order or simply review the customer activity, Searching via their barcode is one of these search options. Now, if a business provides customers with ads to provide a discount or coupon offer, if it has a barcode, that can be scanned while in order and the discount will automatically apply. The miscellaneous screen or order information screen do not have to be accessed. Now, this option is only available for discounts that target orders, not line items. And with the recall options, customers can bring their guest check to the register. All the cashier needs to pull up the order is to scan the barcode on the guest check while in the recall screen and complete the transaction from there. Or if the order has already been paid for, you can still pull up the closed order for any reason. Now, I mentioned earlier you can set up barcodes for different inventories. The way in which barcodes are used is in the inventory count. Inventory items can be recalled by scanning the item's barcode or sub-item barcode. This search is performed within the selected storage location and can save time by easily isolating the inventory items as opposed to swiping up to find them manually, especially if there's a large number of items within that storage location. Lastly, there's the employee login. While in the login screen, you just have to scan in the employee's barcode to log into the POS. There's no need to enter a passcode or tap on the screen to access the face login or QR login modules. So all in all, barcode scanning may not be needed for all businesses. It is best used for smaller retail business. However, restaurants that also have a retail store selling shirts, mugs, or other items can definitely take advantage of barcode scanning. Or maybe your restaurant would only wish to use a barcode scanning for inventory management. They can set up barcode scanning for that. As you all know, Aldelo Express is very customizable. Barcode scanning can be a useful tool to fit your customers' needs. With that, does anyone have any questions? How's the chat looking, Lex?
There's no chat messages at the moment. Does anyone want to bring up any concerns or questions?
Okay, I'll go ahead and hand it over to Lex for the demonstration.
All right, so I'm going to go ahead and share my screen here. Give me a second. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start off in the back office here. I'm going to show you where to enter in the barcodes for the menu items, staff members, and also discounts and coupons. So let's go ahead and start off with the menu items. So we're going to go to products, item setup, and then from here, I'm just going to select seared pork belly on my side here. And as you can see, I have barcode already added to this item here. So once you add in the barcode, you want to go ahead and click save. And then now we're going to go to staff. We're going to go to employees. And then I'm just going to select my username. And then from here, you can see barcode already added to my employee access. And then you want to go ahead and click save. Now, just keep this in mind that when you are adding barcode, you don't want to mix in numeric with alpha characters. You want to make sure it's all numeric numbers. Because when you start scanning the QR code, the items can be missed. So yeah, so basically you want to make sure that it's all numeric numbers, and then you want to click save. Okay, so now the last one is going into settings, and then you're going to go to discounts here. And then I'm just going to select a 10% off promo. And then from here, you want to click on the show extended settings. And then as you can see, barcodes is already, I already have entered in the barcode for the 10% off promo. Okay, and then once you're ready, just go ahead and click save here. All right, so now we're going to go ahead and switch to the Android tablet and iPad iOS. I'm going to go ahead and just demonstrate on how to set up the barcodes. All right, everyone, in front of me, I have the Android tablet on the left and an iPad on the right side. And below that, we have two of the three tested barcode hardware. The one on the left is the TIMI TMCT 10 barcode scanner. And on the right side, we have the CyberLab 1663 Bluetooth barcode scanner. Both of these are Bluetooth enabled. And I'm going to show you how to enable Bluetooth on both devices. Both devices do come with barcode scanner quick start guide, so don't lose these here. And this one came with the CyberLab version. All right, so we're going to go ahead and start off with the Timmy barcode scanner. So I'm going to move this aside. And to pair this, we're going to look for the Android, since we're going to start off with the Android tablet first. So pairing with Android tablet. And then once we do that, we're going to scan the pairing code here. All right, so let's go ahead and scan this here.
Enter setup, factory reset, enter setup,
Okay, so on the Android, we're going to go to the settings. And then we're going to go to connections. We're going to click on Bluetooth. We're going to go ahead and enable Bluetooth. And then we should look for the CT10. So as you can see, we have it up here. And then we're going to go ahead and enter in the pairing code. All right. And then as you can see, it got connected. We're going to go ahead and open up the Aldelo Express application here. Let's go ahead and to dine in. And then I'm just going to scan a couple items in here. So I did print out a couple barcodes here. On the left is the menu items. We have a barcode, employee barcode. Okay. And then we're going to disable or unpair the device actually. So there's an unpair button on the bottom. And then we're also going to turn off the Bluetooth for now. Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and do this for the iPad. So we're going to switch this, the page to the other side. So now we're going to look for pairing with iOS device here. And the difference is on the left or on the right side, we do need to enter in the pairing code that's going to be displayed on the device. All right, so we're going to go ahead and exit the Express, and then we're going to go to Bluetooth. We're going to go ahead and enable Bluetooth here. And then from here, we're going to look for the same device. We're going to look for the CT10. And then as you can see, there is a pairing request. So let's go ahead and scan this here. And you'll see it connect. Okay, so let's now go back to the Aldelo Express application. We'll just do a couple tests here. I'm going to enter in my access code. Let's do dine in. And I'm just going to scan a few items in here. Okay. As you can see, it's working. So let's go ahead and exit. We're going to go ahead and set up the CyberLab device shortly. So, but before we do that, we're going to go ahead and unpair the device here. And we're going to also turn off the Bluetooth. Okay, so now we have the CyberLab here. Let's go ahead and scan the iPad, Android tablet, or sorry, iPhone, iPad, Android tablet, or above. So that's what I'm going to scan. Let's go ahead and turn on the device first. Okay, let's go ahead and scan the barcode. And let's go back to settings. Let's turn on Bluetooth. This time we're going to look for 1663. There it goes. Okay, and then it does have a pairing device, so I do need to enter that in on the back of the card. There's some bunch of numbers I need to scan. And pair. All right, as you can see, the device is connected. Let's go back to the system here. And then let's go and enter in our code. From here, I'm just going to scan a couple of the menu items. Let's go ahead and exit here again. Okay, and then we're going to go back to settings. We're going to remove the device. We're going to go back to the Bluetooth. We're going to unpair the device here. All right, let's go ahead and do the same thing for the iPad again. And then now let's go ahead and turn on Bluetooth. And I'm looking for 1663 here. All right, looks like it connected right away. Let's go do a couple tests here. Let's go open up Aldelo Express. And let's go ahead and scan a few items here on the left. Let's go ahead and scan the twice baked potato. And if I click on the $sign, all of the items got added to the receipt. If we go back, I can also scan the discount promo. And as you can see, the price did go down. And if you go back to the $sign, you'll see the 10% off here. On the top, you can also look for items here. So if we click search, you can search items. However, it is more clicks. So now if you wanted to use the keyboard for iOS, you click on the bottom. There is a microphone. So if I click on that, seared pork belly. On Android, it is a little bit different. You can use both the barcode scanner and you can also select the keyboard. Let me go ahead and exit. You can also scan your employee barcode here. As you can see, I have my employee barcode here. Let's go ahead and scan this. And as you can see here, it's displaying my name. You can also use this for inventory. So if I click on the three dots and then click on inventory on the left, we're going to go to inventories here real quick. And I'm going to select the 12 ounce sirloin steak. You'll see barcode here. Want to make sure it's entered in here, so let's go ahead and enter in the barcode. I'm just trying to match the barcode on the bottom left. All right, let's go ahead and save. And then we're going to switch this from setup to activities, and then we're going to go to count. And then from count, you can select one of the groups here, and then there's a barcode scan. If you click that, you can scan the barcode. Now, the main advantage of this is if you have a bunch of items in here. So if you don't want to look for that item, you can just scan the barcode. Yeah, it'll pop up right away. And then you can also recall a barcode as well. So from this screen here, I can go ahead and pull up the original order. And as you can see, it pulled up the order here. All right, let's go ahead and set this up on the Android tablet. So let's go ahead and disconnect the device here. Let's go ahead and disconnect the device. Let's go ahead and forget the device as well. And let's turn off the Bluetooth. Okay, let's go back to the settings on the Android tablet. And we're going to go ahead and scan the code. We're going to reset this again. Okay, let's go ahead and select the 1663. And there's a passcode that we need to enter in. The device is connected. Let's go back into Aldelo Express. Let's log out. And we're going to go ahead and test the employee barcode as well. So let's go ahead and scan my code here. As you can see, it brought me into the system. Has my name on it as well. Let's place a new order. And let's scan a few items in here. As you can see, it's still working. And if I click on the $sign, all of the items got added to the receipt. And if I try scanning the discount from this page here, it's not going to enter it in. I do need to back out, and then I can scan it from this screen here. And then if I click on the $sign again, you'll see the promo code listed on the bottom. And you can also search on the top. And the main difference between Android and iPads is you can use a keyboard still on the Android tablet. So as you can see, it's going to ask you yes or no. Let's go ahead and say yes here. And let's go ahead and enable the show screen keyboard. Let's go and tap it again. And you can see I can type in manually here. So the keyboard still works on the Android tablet. And let's go back here. Let's go ahead and scan the receipt. So we're going to go ahead and recall the order. I'm going to go ahead and scan it from this screen. And as you can see, pulled up the order here. So the only difference between the Android tablet and the iOS or iPad is Android tablet does not have inventory, so we cannot test the inventory for Android tablet. All right, do we have any questions?
Yeah, it looks like we got the questions in the chat. Does anyone want to ask their questions verbally here?
Okay, so we're going to go ahead and end the training for today. So yeah, if you guys can exit, we're going to have our team meeting afterwards.
We do thank you for joining.